YouTube!
YouTube!
We're playing SSA Whale on Legend of Cog, the most competitive way to play Duel Links when there's no Case Cup happening. Let's see how many wins we got in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Undefeated. Never lost a duel, 7 wins, and now it's time to just tell you about the deck list. This deck list was from Stevie. If you don't know who Stevie is, he is a YMCA champion. We're playing with Undyne and 1 Whale. Undyne on summon, you send a water monster from your deck to the graveyard to add a Genix controller to your hand. You don't care about Genix controller, you care about the cost. So if you draw both your Genix controllers, that kind of sucks. But this is a great way to search Whale. It's a great way to also dump an infantry to destroy a face up, or dump a marksman, destroy a face down. Or you could dump a Dragon Ice to special summon it when your opponent special summons a monster. Dragon Ice is like a trap. When your opponent summons a monster like an Anki, you could discard an infantry from your hand while this is in your hand or in the graveyard to special summon him and then destroy his monster. This all works. Whoa, Taurus. This all works with C Stealth Attack. C Stealth Attack works with your Dragon Ice and your Whale. Whale can't be targeted. None of your monsters can be targeted when you have a Whale on the field. You negate it, and SSA destroys all monsters you go to battle with a level 5 or higher water monster. Also, you will be summoning Hydrogenics a lot. Hydrogenics with your Genix controller works with C Stealth Attack. Good stuff. That's the deck. Double Treacherous, Triple Canadia. Canadia is also a monster you contribute. SSA is back, and we got a Snowman Eater. Enjoy the footage. I don't want to abuse my platform and seem like I'm bullying someone, but sometimes it does put me in a position where I have to be like, bro, what the hell? Why'd you say that? That's wrong. I have to confront them, and then other people see it, then it looks negative. It looks like I'm a bully, but people who just saw what that person said in passing, they already have a negative thought about me now that they got influenced on, which is a shame. But, you know, it sucks on how to dispel lies. Like Ninja, for example, on a much bigger scale, had this huge scandal where everyone said that he banned a player when he in fact didn't.
I named him JoJo.
Don't interrupt me. So he had a big scandal, huge Reddit post where people thought he banned someone and he actually didn't. And then he is saying, yeah, I told everyone it wasn't true. The proof came out, but you know what? The majority of people who saw that post, that's gonna stick with them. They're not gonna know the correct information, even if he addresses it or whatever. Now all those people, he said he had a 2-year subscriber. You gotta understand that. Yes, we all hate Ninja, right? That's cool to hate Ninja. But before Ninja was popular, which was less than a year, he's been popular for less than a year, by the way. He had a 2-year subscriber that supported him before he blew up over that scandal. Be like, you know what, Ninja, I'm done with you. You don't need my money anyway, and this scandal's too much for me to handle. Let's do it. So that's why it's very difficult, and that's why just please, if you hear a rumor or something bad, do not be afraid to call me out on it. Call me out on it. We've literally had people say that I steal money from the MCS prize support, said in a public chat, and then other people will be like, really? Oh my God, that's horrible. And there, no follow-up, no, Dkayed, do you really do that? Dkayed, I heard this. Dkayed, I heard something troubling. No, literally go straight to click unsubscribe.
You just ask the question.
You could just ask me, man. What the hell?
Because the answer is
it's
yes.
Stuff like that. And then, you know, stuff like, oh, you know, DK did this because of that. Or, you know, just hear my side of the story if you care enough. If you do. All right. Kazuki trigger. I love Atlantean infantry. And by the way, officer friendly. Thank you very much for that $1. Have I told you what an amazing blessing you are? Because you are.
Oh,
officer friendly.
That was beautiful.
You are so goddamn friendly. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ooh, we got the familiar. Familiar on the field. Exactly. Always ask. DK keeps it real or sarcastic, you know? Just listen.
Wow,
just
I guess that did nothing.
I'm always open. My DMs are always open. Always, always, always. No Kazuki effect because he has no zombie to banish. Very good. It really is misunderstandings.
And then you could take all the information for yourself. And
I forget who it was. It was someone Someone that was such a big time supporter, I just said no. All right, we need the SSA to be flipped up. Extra deck, extra deck. Wow, you guys are predicting I'm gonna win soon. That's why you're saying that, huh?
They want your extra deck.
They want my extra deck.
Going nuts.
You heard I suck dick? See, that's, you know.
That's 100% true.
No, hey, we don't want to assume stuff. Whale, whale, whale. Whale, whale, whale. I think we gonna, yeah, we ain't wussies, man. We ain't wussies. Goryuka with that tier 1 for 14 months. God damn, I'm gonna get to you, boy. What? Why are we beating everything? What's going on here? Is this deck really, really good or what? I mean, maybe this deck just loses to Blue Eyes, right? I will use the extra deck. I can't imagine a goddamn 12-year-old spending all their goddamn money on fake Go. Come on, their Duel Links is much better.
You know what, Gamepad Goka? I know I should will for Merlin, but I'm not going to because I don't care.
Goryuka, here's the thing. Why would we want the Pokeball controller? What is there something good about it?
Can you push buttons on it? I mean, can you fight with it, or do you just pick that up every time?
Like if we wanted it, we get it. I just don't think we'd want it.
Literally to like put it in your butt.
Sounds like the Pokeball controller is just for, you know, when you have to babysit and you just can it to the kid. Fool! You ain't good sucking the whale. We too big for you. I don't think so. Denied. You don't need the Pokeball control. I mean, you honestly don't need anything for Pokemon Let's Go. It's just a fun single-player experience.
The only way to get Mew is to buy a controller? Yeah. Reckless Greed is you draw 2 cards and then you skip your next 2 draw phases. So I was going second, or I was going first, and I just had nothing. I was screwed. I was definitely gonna lose. He Reckless Greeds, he draws 2. I go, I'm gonna lose. He goes, he draws and starts doing his combos. And I feel terrible because I actually know this guy. We go to locals together.
What if he's listening?
I hope he is. I'm sorry, man. So we know each other, and he's going off. He's going off. I'm gonna lose. There's nothing I could do. I call a judge. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, he drew a card under Reckless. It's his first turn.
Stop right here. Let me help inform them of the situation.
Please do.
You draw 2 cards and then you skip your next 2 draw phases.
That's not me cheating. That's just me not being nice. So what he was like, I'll put my hand down. I don't need the card I drew. I don't need my entire hand. I win with the cards on the field. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. You drew. Like, you drew a card.
You're not sorry, though.
I'm not. A little. I mean, I was only sorry because I knew him. If I didn't know him, I would have been like, lol, I don't think so, my dude. But instead, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man. Like, you drew. It doesn't, like, I know you win. You totally win with just the field, but you drew. And then the judge came over and said, yeah, man, you drew. You get a game lost.
People also...
So that was the whole story.
People also forgot this card. They forgot to pay the maintenance.
Pay life points for Patrol.
You take 1,000 damage each of your opponent's standby phases, and like 5 turns would go by and you didn't take any damage. Like, people would get into some...
I went on to top that read.
Irreparable game states here. Whew, take it. Die.
That's so Yami Gia. What did I just say?
So I had to give you the mic during your story.
Bubble.
All right.
Yeah, poor guy. He was totally gonna win. If he just didn't draw a card, he had me. I had nothing.
Got me. But you know what? That's another aspect of the top tier competitive play.
After that? Yeah, he went to our locals. I saw him every week.
Honestly, it is your fault. You can't get mad about it. I don't think so.
He wasn't outwardly mad at me. Like, he didn't say anything to me about it. But in his head, he was probably like, God, what a bitch.
Whew. All right, let's do this. Citadel Whale. Whale, whale, whale. We win all day using this card. Super easy. The ladder is just totally unprepared.
His name was Victor. I won't say his last name.
Uh-huh.
Victor, if you're watching, I'm sorry, dude.
Please don't have another Canadia. That'd be totally uncool. Not cool.
If we were at locals, I wouldn't have done it. But we were at a regional. We drove 2 hours to get to that regional.
When you have an event like a regional or an MCS or a YCS and you prepare months for it, you're on the top of your game and you expect your opponents to be on it too. And that doesn't mean cheat them. That doesn't mean resolving something is missing the timing, but your opponent doesn't know that.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, he screwed up by drawing. You really can't do that at all. But like, I called him on it when I couldn't have, because I knew that without any single card in his hand, he had game, 100%. He didn't need that card. I came from that direction. What? This means Evie wants me to play with him, right? Wow, that's my face right now.
We out here, and we got Dragon Ice too, boy. Dragon Ice too, boy. Discard himself, resummon onto the fields. Beautiful, beautiful play. Top tier. That's what you're here for. And I mean, Stardust sucks so much we don't even want a Stardust.
Plays a card, looks at their hand, shuffle their hand, then goes, oh no, wait, I take that back. It's like up to you to accept that or not. Technically, you don't have to. It's just when you're like playing against someone you know.
And okay, let me tell you guys something. I've told you guys this a lot. And this is true. A head judge is always the final rule, no matter what's in the rule book, no matter what.
Yeah, even if they're blatantly wrong, they still are final rule.
Their final rule. And an example of that, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you that example, boy, is someone, I witnessed this at a YCS. Someone drew a card when they weren't supposed to, and they shuffled their hand. That's a game loss. We don't know what card you drew. We can't trust you. You know what this head judge did? You know what? I guess he looked at the game state, what game it was, what round it was, who was involved. He said, play with, show him your entire hand, then put whatever card you want back on top of the deck.
That's the worst ruling ever. What? Yeah, excuse me.
Head judge. Head judge.
Oh, man. I had a friend that looked up the official ruling on his phone, showed it to the head judge, and the head judge was still like, no, this is how I'm ruling it. And you just have to, like, accept it.